All right, so we're about to start lunch. Bryce, you already blessed the food a long time ago.
Okay, I'm just trying to wait. Yeah.
So what we eating today?
At California Burger.
Okay.
California.
Listen. Marquise, she got a little video on her little channel about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stay
Look at
tuned.
that video.
Yes, but I think we all got like bacon burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburgers.
The
double.
The double.
Child, they done made me eat a double. I ain't gonna finish this.
You said daddy said I got
My daddy said I gotta have a double. And I got mac and cheese bites.
Yes.
I tried to get a corn dog, but they was out. Mm-hmm. And for those that do not know, there are now 2 locations.
Oh yeah.
One, the one on 16th Street, the original. Mm-hmm. And then there is now one in Castleton right in front of the mall. On the street side. Is
there anyone specifically you're trying to tell that to who may have not known that?
Well, to my fellow classmates over here. You know, God bless their hearts and all their parts. They did an urban journey to get this. We was right down the street from the Castleton location. But it's all right. It's all right.
Yes, it is. So, in lunch today, we got a couple things we're going to talk about. We're talking about a little bit of music, but before we do, I want to talk about the future. You know, where life is going. And I want to talk about NFTs. I don't know really much about NFTs. You don't know anything about NFTs really either. But we brought in the expert, Marquise G, to let us know a little bit about what is NFT, what is it, why is it, and how is it?
First of all, giving honor to God who's holding back all this saliva in my mouth. Trying not to smack for y'all. It is so hard. It is so hard. But okay, I'm just saying. But I am not an expert. I know un pequeño. Okay, just a little bit.
Un pequeño.
Just a little bit. Now, I haven't really dove too deep into this. Really, any of the cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all that stuff. It's great if you can figure it out. I just can't figure it out. If somebody want to figure it out for me, I have the funds to fund it. Mm-hmm. I just can't sit there and figure it out all day. But NFTs are along the lines of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. However, the main difference is that with Bitcoin, okay, so let me back up. NFT stands for non-fungible token. So what makes it different from cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is that word fungible. That means that it's not the same as anything else. So if you have cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, you can exchange it, you know, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's like dollar for dollar type of deal. With NFTs, they're essentially one of a kind, unique, like trading cards back in the day, stuff like that. They're one of a kind, unique things. They're digital, of course, but the main hype of it is for people selling them for digital art. Excuse me, that was what the big deal of it came about from. But now that it's starting to become more popular and people are starting to figure it out for themselves, of course, people are doing all types of things with their NFTs. So I believe the guy from Twitter has an autographed tweet that he sold as an NFT. People are selling music, art. I believe Adidas is releasing a collection. Their newest collection will only be available as like an NFT in the metaverse. And it's just really scary to me because I don't understand how all these things exist digitally, but what does that do for me in the physical world is what I'm saying. So it sounds like we're creating a large me world. Y'all remember the me world from the Wii game? Mm-hmm. It sounds like we're like literally creating that to exist. Yeah. So I'm like, am I only gonna exist in this metaverse game world? Because say for instance, take the art route. I buy this piece of art that's digital.
Yes.
What does that do? Where do I put it? Like, and I'm not an art person, so I'm not gonna speak, but I'm pretty sure people collect it to like put it up or like store it for, you know, money later, because art is worth a lot. You know, people collect art for a lot of money, but I'm just like, what does then all of this do for me in the real world? That's my question of it all.
It's just like Aladdin. We're going into a whole new.
Okay, you better get up there. Climate, get up there.
No, but I mean, I was confused because like I've seen like a lot of people like Odell Beckham, his like Abby on like Instagram is that. I was just like everyone just like just making like these little squiggly faces and like more people I knew just making it. I just didn't know what it was, but I do like when something is moving, you try to stay here because you don't want to fall behind. But I don't get it yet. Like I don't see the purpose of it. Like I can't see myself. Will we get in trouble if we buy an NFT Jordan?
Bro, I can't wear it.
If it's available,
then we can't wear it, right?
Exactly.
So
it's because it's supposed to be digital. So that's I'm like, where is the line drawn? Because even with the art and the music, well, because apparently, if you get it, it's just like a link. So I'm like, what stops me from sharing this link or you know what I mean, like or anything like that, or even with music, say if all these artists start selling their music through NFT, like what makes that different from me buying the album or you know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. I don't know if there's like some sort of exclusivity about it. If they're like, my biggest concern is one, where is the line drawn? Like what is not able to become an NFT, and then also what. Like my concern is for the people buying the NFTs.
What's that?
What happened?
This man has a timer for how fast I eat my burger.
4 minutes? You ate that in 4 minutes?
Something's still in there.
Maybe your digestive system should be an NFT. That's concerning.
I know. I'm sorry.
I know I got a toddler tummy, but
yeah, it's okay. You're doing good.
That's the Goliath.
Yeah.
Good grief.
To be fair, he didn't have any fries.
Oh, what?
Okay. No.
Anyway.
I think if it's digital art, when you show it off, can I not just take a screenshot?
That's what we just said.
And now it is like
we don't know.
Yeah.
Or you
can. I mean,
I can screenshot Odell's. I have it right now. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
But somehow it's worth money right now.
Yeah, so I don't know how it works. Like when you sell it, like.
I think we just need to do some further research. We'll come back to it later on and see what it is.
I wonder if it's gonna be like Clubhouse. You know how Clubhouse was real big,
yeah.
And then now it's like who's using Clubhouse. So I'm gonna feel bad for it, like, cause there's people spending like millions of dollars.
But people do like you gotta be investors.
I think they'll be okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Just say yeah. So
oh my gosh.
said how much?
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so that was good. To learn a little bit about NFTs. Next thing I want to talk about real quick is like in the music, industry, right? So as of late, it's certain times, there's always like one region of the United States, like a nation that is taking over rap, right? There's a time like Chicago had a rap, especially when Chief Keef was around. I think that there's a time like Atlanta, like Lil Baby, Gucci, Migos, especially like culture. And then like there's times when like the West Coast TV, Kendrick and all that. I think currently though, we are in the time of like Detroit and Memphis, right? I would say so. Who do you see coming into 2022? Do you see it still going that way, or what do you think? Honestly, for me, right, because they're eating somewhere.
Well, I was trying to get.
I was
trying.
Sometimes you gotta chew then swallow.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Over here, we taste food.
I feel you. After I know what it tastes like, I can. Go ahead.
He said that first bite. That's all
it was
I
good.
need.
What you do? We should look up unorthodox snacks and try them on the show.
What type of snacks?
Unorthodox.
Cool. We can do that next. No, not next one, because we got to guess. But maybe. Yeah.
That'll be lit.
Let's do it. Okay. What was I gonna say? What were you talking about again?
Detroit.
Detroit. So I don't really Detroit rap not my favorite rap. If anything, I remember my favorite days like Detroit rap was like Doughboys Cash Out, which is the same. It's still the same type of rap that they're doing right now. Like you're seeing like a lot of people, even NBA players like Miles Bridges. He's he's rapping, he's doing the same flow. So like it's interesting. Like a lot of people are definitely getting onto like we talk about 4-2 Doug, you know. So it's just they really, I think they got it right now. But it's not my favorite. But I think that if I had to pick, I don't really know. I'm trying to think like who's a new rapper, you know, who's putting out stuff.
And this is where I kind of feel old.
Oh, for sure. I felt old in 2000.
Because like I don't.
After 2 Chainz, y'all lost me.
Like,
Yes.
last thing I heard was Churro, and then it was
Shoot up like that.
boy, but like I was because to answer your question straight up, I'll say I don't know, but I think about the effect Memphis has had on the game, and even that Memphis is like kind of in the focal point right now. Sadly, because we just lost Dolph. Yeah. And so now you got people who, just like with Nipsey when he passed. I had been listening to Nipsey before, but Nipsey got really like, he has very much of a post-humorous, for his music, you know, like that's when people started listening to him after he passed away. Then they realized, oh, he was doing all this, he was doing that. And I feel like maybe some people are doing that with Dolph now, who maybe weren't listening to him before. I mean, Pooh Shiesty before, buddy.
I mean, as long as
caught that case,
as long as
listening to him,
Jesus.
and then Moneybag. So Memphis, you can definitely feel it. Memphis's effect, but I don't know if it's.
As long as you was in college, you was getting Dolph, you know, little college party going on. Okay,
that made it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what's
get
crazy?
paid, yo.
Yeah.
Now, forgive me, don't y'all come for me. I never knew what Young Dolph looked like.
Really?
Until he passed away.
Wow.
Like and from his voice, I just always assumed
he was
gonna be like some big dude.
Ain't that crazy how it always is like that?
Then when they kept saying Young Dolph died, and I kept saying, I said, well,
where they gonna show a picture of him? Oh my god.
And then you've been looking at him the whole time.
The whole time.
Who's another artist like that? You just
Moray.
Okay.
I did not think he was gonna be big body.
I think
I thought he was gonna be kind of skinny with dreads.
I don't think
You know Moray?
No. I mean, I know who it is.
You know what he look like, right?
Yes,
big body.
Yeah, but I think like maybe like Pop Smoke, like this thing. Like before you saw him,
he's one that like I wouldn't have thought he looked like that, but when I saw him, I'm like,
that's what I said. Yes, that one made sense. Like when I saw him, I'm like, okay, but there's somebody like there gotta be somebody else. Like, you know who really? Sam Smith. I was like, until I heard it. Like, Stay With Me. But now when I hear him, when I see him now, it makes sense. But like when I heard that, I feel like, oh, like I thought he was black.
No, I'm trying to think of someone who, like you listened to him and then you saw him, you like, whoa.
I'm trying to think of somebody really good.
Honestly, I didn't think SZA would sound like she does. SZA kind of gives me like Macy Gray vibes. Like I felt like I would give like a more raspy, like.
Summer Walker is a huge one for me. Like, Summer Walker does not look. Yes.
She's almost like a Pop Smoke. Like
yeah.
I can see it, but I can't at the same time.
Because the first time I heard her was like Girls Need Love. So I just thought it was gonna be like a nice little innocent R&B girl, you know. And I see something like. I thought,
you sure?
All right, I said tag everywhere. So
we got go singers now.
I was like, okay. This ain't music I came up on.
Oh my gosh.
But I don't know who it is gonna be, but I think it's gonna be based on like whatever else is around. So like like TikTok, people love like people are really making their music so they can get on like Reels, TikToks, things like that. So like whoever's making music that will attract that. Actually, I do know who it's gonna be. It's gonna be Nigeria. They're gonna have the best.
Oh Lord.
Hey,
do you think it's harder? It's easier or harder to cross over now?
Oh, I think it's easier. You know what I mean? Just social media. Like, I don't know if it was the number one song this year, but I think maybe Essence was like it's probably up there.
Oh,
yeah, it's up there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Good.
I think people definitely want to tap into
They want to get down.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I think I don't know. I think it is easier, way easier though now. Like, people wanna be different, so they're gonna do whatever they can.
I just want to. I don't know. Like music is so weird for me because I've never been like a. I take that back. I love 2 Chainz. Okay, I just I love to. What? I would go crazy over 2 Chainz, but other than that, like I've never been a super like mega fan of any artist like that. Really. it's more for me. It's more of the instrumentation because I was a band kid. So
okay.
It's
what was you
like
playing?
The flute.
Can we get a picture?
Actually, yes,
yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah, we gonna put it right there.
I'm about to start learning again while y'all playing. Okay. I was really a prodigy.
Yes.
I was really a prodigy.
Hot cross buns. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to get signed after that.
Okay, y'all not gonna play with me. Okay.
We're not gonna play the flute either.
Niggas there with the recorder going crazy.
For real, that's what got me started. You was like, you know what? You did so good at that. Here, turn it sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, for real. No, but seriously, I was a band kid, so like for me, and my dad's played the drums my whole life, so like instrumentation is like a really big thing for me in music. Most of the time, I could tell you every instrument, at like every note, every chord before I know the lyrics. And so that's what draws me into music, and so that's why I really love like R&B so much because they can do so much with instruments, vocally and stuff like that. So for me, I'm more so interested in the R&B sector of things and what that's gonna look like. I feel like rap, I don't know, rap just all sounds the same to me, honestly. And
that's why you gotta go back and listen to the old rap.
I'm like, that's 2 J's, okay?
Raw, if you love instrumentals,
well, his instrumentals are good. Okay, yeah, his instrumentals are good. I'm not, as a rapper though, I'm not like Ross. Oh, for sure. I love Russ as a businessman.
Yes.
And that's the other thing too. Now, I think I would do more. I could get into rap more if it's from people like that are actually doing something with their careers and stuff like that. Now, I feel like I like this transition of rappers like learning about cryptocurrency, NFTs, like real estate, all types of stuff like that. Even if it's not solely in their music or whatever, but like they turn around on the flip side, like this is what y'all hear, but this is what I'm doing with it. I like that because it like, and what was I watching? I was watching some documentary. It was like the evolution of hip hop or something like that, and they were basically saying that with the right structure, any type, they were like, hip hop was created from, like the struggle, and a lot of them sold drugs and all that stuff like that. They were like, if they could spend all their time doing that, quote unquote, successfully get through it. You take that mindset and restructure it, a lot of them become successful, like, clean business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, that's a fact. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, really, like, if you give them the proper resources, like, they are some of the most intelligent people out here, like, for real.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are not blessed with those resources. You got, other people got the stars. Like, when they get them, you can see they're not just what you box them in to be. So it's definitely an awesome thing. So yeah, well, we're gonna let you finish the double burger.
I know. It's probably about the end of the road.
It's okay.
We will
I'm okay. I'm working on the 6-pack 2022.
Me too. January. What's it? Oh, I'm gonna start next week. Start my little carb diet. About 20 pounds.
Okay.
I keep saying I was up till 3 a.m. Like, I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna go back keto, plant based, and then somebody gonna have a new bacon loaded garlic next week, and I got it.
What we just say?
Dripping with grease.
What we doing? What's magic number 0, right?
Oh, Jesus.
It's all about discipline.
What I lack.
Well,
discipline. So
we gonna get it right. But we gonna go ahead and move forward to our last subject.
I know what time it is.
Which is the tension.